Hey, it's Ben from Blues Roulette, and today I'm just shooting a little video about why I don't think we need a music union, and why I kind of find the whole thing a little bit frustrating and maybe even a touch preposterous. So earlier today, I saw a Facebook post about a music union starting up and how everyone should get on board and help. And now, I'm all for community, and I genuinely believe that if we all looked after each other and looked out for each other a little better, everyone would be better off, totally. But do I think that starting a music union and then is going to help everyone's bottom line in general? I just can't see how that's going to work, because every band is completely different and apples and oranges, right? There's no kind of tick these boxes and you're worth this much money. And I used to find myself getting into the loop of like, oh, this guy's undercutting me, or this guy's stealing my gigs, or this guy, and we all do it. And any musician that tells you that they've never had that sort of thought process is either lying to you or lying to themselves. But the things that I thought today, I would go over a few things that helped me get out of that and shape that headspace and really kind of take the bull by the horns, I guess. So the first thing that I think it's really important when you're trying to break out of that like us versus them thing and really struggling against, trying to get paid a little bit more money, right? Because at the end of the day, that's what, most musicians are looking for, a little bit more money. Now, you got to look at your client, the service that you're giving. As much as, we all just want to express ourselves, we're giving a service to a client, which is not the people in the front row who love what we do and are telling us that we're amazing. It's actually the guy that owns the bar. Or the person that owns the bar. It's really important that we build a relationship with the owner of the bar, but all of their staff, every single one of the people that they pay that are there more often than you are as the musician. You should be looking at them and dealing with them like they're your boss. You don't treat them like they're wait staff or, they're cleaning a bin. Like, they're a part of the ecosystem that's paying you money. And none of them are going to help you or help you get to where you want to be unless they like you. And that's, building relationships is number one in every industry that I've ever had anything to do with, and especially the music industry. So yeah, as a rule, be nice to everybody. The second thing that I think is really, really important is branding and understanding how you want to spend your time and what kind of venues that your band, should be playing, and the kind of shows that you should be investing time and energy into playing. So what I mean by that is, I'm in a jazz band. Well, maybe you shouldn't be playing in a venue that's known for doing hard rock, So you shouldn't be wasting your time trying to do it, because you're only going to get told no. Doesn't take long to Google a venue and find out what goes on there generally, Look at bands that are like what you're doing and look at bands who you think are doing better than you and try and work out what they're doing and where they're playing, Like, it's not spying to look up a band's, gig list. We put it online so everyone knows what we're doing. That's the point. So yeah, understanding who's paying your bills, the owner of the club. understanding which clubs and which venues you should be in because of your brand and what you're trying to achieve is number 2. And then number 3 is really, really understanding what the band or what the project is trying to achieve. Now, I'm a professional bass player. I play bass every day with a lot of different people. And I get asked a lot, how do you do it? How do you play 200 plus shows a year? And the answer to that is really understanding from the first conversation what I'm getting myself in for, so I know if I've got the time to do it or not. Now, if someone calls me and says, hey man, come and be in my band, my first question is, when's the gig booked? I don't want to do 6 rehearsals for $100 bar gig. Because no one's got time for that. So understanding who's paying your bills, understanding what you're trying to do and what your brand and where you should be placing yourself so you can make the most money in the right venues, and understanding the best ways to spend your time, because it's the only thing you can't get back is your time, so that you're not wasting your time and spinning your wheels and getting frustrated at someone who's undercutting you or doing free gigs. It's like you end up doing circles and killing yourself trying to work out why, because you're not seeing results for the amount of time and the amount of energy you're putting into a project. And a lot of the times you put all the energy in, and because no one actually talked about the fact that, well, this is just a bar band that's only going to play $300 or $400 gigs anyway. Well, at the end of the day, you're making your $100 a gig, and you feel like you're losing because you put all the energy in. Like actually working out what your payday is going to be before you start is essential. Anyway, I don't mean to rant. I just wanted to get that off my chest because I see amazing players who, are a million times the player that I will probably ever be, going down this sinkhole of frustration about the business side of things. It's like, understand that it's a business and run it like it's a business. And you'd be surprised that before long, you're not worried about what that guy's doing or what this guy's doing or what they're saying about you, because you're busy. I've been really lucky with the Blues Roulette branding and the merch and stuff. I mean, some months I make more money selling hats than I do playing bass. Is that where I want to be? No. The ego in me wants to be playing bass and making millions of dollars. But the reality is bills got to get paid, and, getting my brand out there is just as important as, to get me onto that big stage and to get me in front of those people as playing great shows. Branding, merch, understanding why you're spending your time the way you are, understanding how to, brand align yourself with the next bar, the coolest blues bar or the coolest rock bar. That's more important than getting bogged down in who's making an extra $50 on a Thursday night. We're all better than that. Let them do it. Let them waste their time. Let them go around that roundabout. Bigger picture. Find it and think about it. So, thanks for watching. If any of you guys have got any questions about, what I've just said, or who's doing my merch, or any of that stuff, I'm a completely open book. Hit me up in the comments below, or look me up on Facebook or Instagram, Blues Roulette. You'll find me, you'll get at me. And more than happy to help, more than happy to, offer anything I've got, because, when we're all doing better, we'll all do better. All right. Thanks for your time. I'll see you soon.